Alright, so here we are. We're going to review and take an in-depth look at the GO QuestVR Halo strap for the Oculus Quest. Now we have the box here. This is just basically nondescript box, something I would expect to get, say, from SD or any other of these people that are just making little 3D printed parts for whatever you need. This came from Singapore. It has their nice little GO QuestVR label on there, and it is a reused box, so this is kind of what I expected to see. Nothing too descriptive here, nothing too special. We have a piece of paper here that actually I believe is the manual. I'll show you in a second. Came with this little baggie. Now in the baggie we got two Velcro strips and a screwdriver, so let's go ahead and pull those out. Now I am doing a voiceover since I was making too much noise while slapping everything on the desktop there, so if you don't hear any noise from the background, I know it sounds weird, but this is a voiceover of just me, so I hope it's not too annoying. Alright, so those are the items. Now let's open this piece of paper and see what it is. I believe it to be a manual, but it is not. It is just a photocopy of the headset, of the actual strap, and it shows two pieces and has little arrows on it. So this is the extent of a manual you get with it. Not the best, but also kind of expected that. Now, if you were interested in it, just learning how to put it on and together, they do have some videos on YouTube, and you can go to their website, and I will leave a link in the description to the website, but you can just search for GO QuestVR on YouTube, and they show some videos of how to wear it and assemble it. Again, this is me just pulling it out of the box just to show you how it came, so you can get the full information from top to bottom of what to expect. Now, it has this strap in the front. Again, without a manual, I can't really say what it's for. It does attach to the clip, and it appears to add just a little stability and hold the headset. Now, here's the 3D printed part, the first of the two types of 3D printed parts you'll find on this headset strap. It does rotate, and they do flip and flop around, so that's pretty interesting. Let's refer back to the manual here. So it's two pieces, and we've got to attach it together. Now, this is the second 3D printed part. Now, this attaches both pieces and kind of locks them in. It has a clip on one side and a screw hole on the other. And now we need a screwdriver. There is a little screw coupler in here that needs to be taken off and then put back together. This feature was fine. I found that everything was nice and tight fitting, so I felt comfortable with it. And, it feels really secure. Alright. Now that we have it together, we can see it here as a completed piece or product. The Halo strap by GO QuestVR looks like a sturdy unit. It feels sturdy in my hands, and I'm pretty happy with the way it looks here. Again, this clip here, we're going to put a little stress on here, see if we can pop it off just by squeezing it, and it does not pop off. It has two little clips, so you can pull it off. That way, if you need to adjust the Velcro strap itself. What I end up doing is I shaved it a little bit so I can just zip the strap up and down if I needed to. Now again, that strap there is just to go ahead and hold the center of the headset. Now each arm, these are the 3D printed parts once again, and they kind of rotate and hinge on those units, and then we got two more 3D printed parts which hold the headset, hold the head strap together itself. Now it's pretty strong. And I heard a lot of times how flimsy it was, but I went ahead and gave it a good couple of twists here. And I did this in multiple takes, so I did stress it out a couple of times just to see if I could hear cracking or if the thing would fly apart, and I couldn't get it to. So I'm really happy with just how it holds together. I am not at all afraid to wear this on my head. I know other people say it might be too fragile, but looking here at the back of the headset, these pads here, they feel nice and soft. They're some sort of, pleather, and they are glued to the Halo strap itself. But let's focus on the mechanism in the back, and that is the ratcheting system. So it's kind of shaky, and it's very sensitive. It doesn't give much play when you're pulling in and out the knob to release it or to lock it in. So there's no spring. It feels like there should be a spring under there, but it kind of is just free floating. Now, it does lock fairly well. In fact, I never had it pop off, and we're going to show you just how sensitive this little knob is up here. It is just going in and out, there's nothing stopping it except for just me pushing it in and popping it out. So it feels like it could come loose at any second or lock up. Now, once again, here's the Halo strap with the Velcro straps and the headset ready to go together. Now, these Velcro straps I really didn't get any information on, so I contacted GO QuestVR and I asked them what to do with this, and they told me that it was to use in case it ever gets loose. I'm not too sure if they fully understood my question. Again, I think it may be some sort of language barrier there, but I interpreted it however I wanted to, and we'll see where I stick it. I don't know if I put it in the correct spot, but let's go ahead and stick it together. So we have the two hinges here. First, they are narrower than the headset. So the first thing you want to do is stick on the Velcro strip to the center of the headset, and then spread apart the arms to fit on top of the Quest. Once you slide them onto the microphone pieces or the headphone arms, you can slide it on and attach the middle strap, put your facial interface back on, and then I took these straps, the little Velcro pieces, and put it on the back of the Quest arms. That way I have the peace of mind if I ever push the Quest headset away from my face while it's still on my face, and strapped with a Halo strap to my head, that it's not going to fly off. Just even though I have the center strap there, I just wanted to be sure that, I don't know really where else to put them. That was just my thought. So it takes a while to adjust it up and get it all set, so I time-lapsed it. But once it's together, again, it feels very sturdy, and it feels like a nice product. But the biggest thing, and we're going to show you in a few when I'm actually testing it and showing you how I wear it and the things you should look for while wearing it, is that ratcheting strap. Well, without wasting any more time with how it looks, let's go ahead and get the Quest on my head with the Halo strap made by GO QuestVR and see how it fits. Okay, well, now we have it. Here is the Oculus Quest with the Halo strap put on. Sorry about that, out of focus a bit there, but it is now all one unit. It is a very stable unit while using it. It does stay on your head firmly, and it is easy to adjust up and down to attain maximum focus. The headset, while it's being used, you can slide it in and out, again, to get it to form fit to your face. And the mechanism in the back, you pull out the knob and then you can loosen it up, or you can tighten it up and then push it back together to lock it in. With this hinge point here, which I'm pointing at right here and there, the hinge is locked, and that's because of those 3D printed parts I showed you earlier. In their videos, they do show that it does actual hinge there when they were testing the product or just showing it off on YouTube. And I did not get any sort of instructions, as you saw, that said I could do that. And when I did try it, the hinge point or the bolt in there is just so loose, I didn't feel comfortable doing that. The issue that I have with this headset strap is this back mechanism. The back mechanism really is its Achilles heel. It sounds very flimsy, and as you can hear here, it just doesn't sound like it's holding together. Because you can't adjust it while it's on your head, you have to test fit it a couple of times to make sure that while you're using it, it's not too loose or too tight. It took me a while to figure out, but I made a line on the back of the strap here. So all I have to do is pop it on and then push it down, move my headset in, and then I'm in focus. Now it's pretty much that simple to do. You can of course adjust it a little more, maybe adjust the sides here to keep the speakers facing towards you. It doesn't really affect anything, but you can put your facial interface tight to your face with the HMD, and it will produce pressure on your face and get that FOV as wide as possible, but it is not resting on your face, and that's where the most discomfort comes from with the original Quest strap. Now, with this Halo strap, if I turn here and hopefully I'm in view, it does put pressure in the back of your head. Now, if it did hinge here, when that pressure on the back of my head gets too much, I would like to be able to just to push it up, but I can't do that because I can't even loosen this up without it falling off my head. So what I have to do is take it off and then just kind of eyeball a few centimeters past where I normally keep it, and then just put it back on. Now this is not a core, it doesn't feel as tight, so I don't feel as comfortable with it, but again I can make the facial interface a little tighter, push the HMD in, and keep rock and rolling while playing VR. So now that you've gotten the basic idea of what you're getting out of the box and how to use it, though it does work well and functions as it should, as it's described to function, unfortunately I'm going to say not recommend it. The main reason again being that this ratcheting strap here in the back is just too flimsy for my taste. For me personally, I've been using it for a long time now, but still, if I was to recommend this to someone and that strap breaks in the back, I feel uncomfortable with it. With it only being on my head, I feel comfortable with it. I would feel uncomfortable with it with anybody else using it. But with the way it is, I'm going to go ahead and have to just tell you guys that to pass on it until they fix the back of this. Now, the reason why I say until, because I did get in contact with them, and they did let me know that they are redesigning this ratcheting strap. They're looking into making it similar to the Rift S. Now, if you know the Rift S, or if you know of any other Windows mixed reality headsets which use the Halo strap, you can put them on your head and then tighten them down, and they lock as they tighten. This unit here, with the way this mechanism works, you can't do that. It just makes it uncomfortable to tighten while it's on your head. It feels flimsy. But once you have it locked on and you're using it, I mean, I felt good with it, but I just don't feel like this is a finished product. I hope you enjoyed my review of the GO QuestVR Halo strap for the Oculus Quest. If you like this video, feel free to leave a comment below, a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe for more videos like this, but always keep on gaming. Until next time, this is Cat for the Random Game Review.